Good morning, creativity class, and welcome to Arts and Crafts with Miss Elizabeth. Okay, so this week our theme is the solar system with Miss Lorraine and Miss Marie in our class. So we're going to be making two projects, and the first one that we're going to work on is our glitter galaxy jar, which is super fun. It can be a little messy, so what we want to do is try our best to keep everything in this jar because it's glitter. So we kind of want to keep it all in the jar. So cleanup is really easy. Okay, so what we want for this craft is we need a jar that's like 16 ounces about. I'm using a glass mason jar. You can use a plastic jar if that's what you have, any other glass jar. It doesn't necessarily have to be this exact, it doesn't have to look exactly like this, but just something that's similar in size, and we want a lid because we want to be able to seal it tightly. So the lid that comes with the jar that you have. So we need a jar, we need some clear glue, we need glitter, about like 3 or 4 different colors of glitter so we can make it really fun galaxy looking. You need a measuring cup. So this has, we want 1/2 cup. So this, if you can see on here, it's kind of bright, but right here it says 1/2. That's 1 cup, 1/2. So we want the 1/2 cup. And you can use whatever your measuring cup looks like works. This just happens to be what mine looks like for right now. So we need this for water and we need this for the glue. And then what we need is a plastic cup. So what we're going to do for this, because we're actually not going to put the glue in the measuring cup, we want to measure 1/2 cup of water, put that into this cup, and then we're going to draw on it with a marker. So then we know where it goes to. We can pour the glue in this cup and then it won't be super messy to clean up with our measuring cup. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you how to measure in this cup. Okay, so what we need to be able to measure our water, we need obviously a sink that has water, so something we can turn on with the water, and then we need our measuring cup. So what we want to do is we want to turn the water on. We want to crouch down lower. So we want to be at like eye level with this. You can see me in the mirror. So I'm going to turn the water on. I'm going to go ahead and put this under here until we think it's hit just about. Turn this off. Okay, so now we can come down even closer to here, like this. We'll go ahead and let it stop moving. See how the water's moving like that? It's just about at 1/2. You can see right there. So that is what we want. Now that we have our water, we want to pour that into our plastic cup. So pour like this. Carefully over, just like how we practice at school. Make sure we don't spill anything. Okay, so now this is where we need our marker. Let's see if you can see it from the outside. Okay, yeah. So what we want to do, so we want to bring our marker inside the cup, because unless you can see the line from outside the cup, on your plastic cup, like if it's a clear cup or whatever color cup you are going to use. You could even use another glass cup if you don't want to waste a plastic cup, because this is wasteful. But because it's glue, it's kind of messy. But if you want to use a glass cup, that's okay. You can just use like a piece of tape or something instead of having to use a marker or a washable marker. And just put a little line on the glass. But I'm going to use this cup. We'll just reach inside and we'll put a line right about where it hits. So I'll show you that. You can see right there, I put a little line right there. We want to open up our jar. So the lid has two pieces to it, at least on my jar. It has this little ring, and then it has this part that stays on. It's kind of like a seal, so it makes this makes sure that nothing leaks out. So we want to make sure we have both of these parts together like this. Okay, we'll put the lid aside, and then we can pour the water into the glass. All right, now that we have that, then we want to get this glue going. So this is a very large thing of glue. You probably don't have this size, but I like to craft a lot, so I do have this size. What we want to do is we want to put our jar aside. We're going to take our glue and we want to pour that in right to where our line was. Ooh, there we go. We'll be careful without spilling. Okay, and now that we have our glue, we're gonna pour that into the water. It's so sticky, and the texture is so different from water. So we wanna try to get all of that in there. You can tippy tap on the cup. And then once we think that that's enough, then we can go ahead and wipe it off so it doesn't spill. And it actually would be really helpful, I should have said this before, to have like paper towels and stuff, or a towel, because before the glue dries, where is that? We don't really want it to be on the lid a lot, because then the glitter will stick onto it and it'll make it hard for this to seal properly. And then if it doesn't seal properly, it'll start leaking everywhere, and we don't want that. Okay, so now that we have that, it's kind of heavy now because we have all that glue in there. We want to do the glitter, the exciting part. Okay, so for some reason my phone was not recording when I just did this glitter. So I'm gonna put some more glitter in just so you guys can see what I just did. But you can see that right now I have the glitter at the top, we have water here, and then all this bottom part where the glitter is going to now is the glue, because that's the heaviest part, so that's going to the bottom. So I'll go ahead and pick a couple more colors, because why not? We love glitter. I will get this white glitter, I guess, or maybe I'll do gold and this black glitter, just so I can show you what I did, because I just put in these 4 colors. I picked this blue color, which was really pretty, this silver color, this magenta-y color, I like that one, it's really pretty, and this color, it's like this pinky purple color. Okay, so I'm gonna put these other 2 colors in now. You really only need 3 or 4 colors, and you can, on top of those colors, you can use like a star confetti, like any kind of design that you have, design glitter. It would be really cute to have in here because it would look really galaxy. So we want to hold our teaspoon over the jar. This has like a little pouring thing. So I think like most glitters, if you get like a pack of them, they'll be like this so you can pour out of it. But if not, it's still good. You can use this, like I could put it over here because this is a much bigger area and it won't spill. We want to try to keep it as clean as possible. So we'll put it over our jar. Go ahead and pour that in if it's going to let me. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, the black glitter is cool. Okay, go ahead and pour that in. And then I'll do the silver. I mean the gold. Gonna push this thing down if I can get it. There we go. You can have mom and dad help you with pushing that down because it's kind of tricky. Okay. I'll go ahead and pour this. Ooh, this is fun. Okay. Those are a lot of colors in there. That is fun. Okay, so now that we have this, we're gonna fill the rest up with water. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fill this up with water. So we want to fill it up just to the top. Like right there. So it's kind of bubbly, I think, because the glue and the glitter and everything. We don't want it to go too high up. So I filled it to, it's like right here on the jar. Because this space, it would be better if it was not all the way filled. It might end up leaking that way, so it's better if we have it like this. Now that we have all of our glitter in, I'm gonna go ahead and close all these glitters so they don't make a mess. Close them all so they can't go anywhere. Now what we want to do is we want to take one of our paper towels, wipe off this part on the outside and a little bit on the inside because we don't want this glitter and glue and water to get stuck around the lid, because it'll prevent it from closing. It'll make it really hard for it to stay completely closed, and then all the water and glue and glitter will go everywhere. We really don't want that. I don't want that, you don't want that, mom and dad don't want that. Okay, so we wiped it off. We'll put this lid on. So remember, it's two parts, so we want to try to keep them together if we're able to. Kind of just put it on the side and over like that. It should go flat on there. We'll screw it real tight, like really, really, really tight. And then we can shake it. Shake, 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 shake. See how it's not leaking? And some of the glitter's still stuck at the bottom because of the glue, but I'm sure that will come up. And now we have our glitter jar, our glitter galaxy jar. That is so cool. I'm gonna keep shaking this. Little party in a glass. We have our galaxy. We're flying in space. Thanks for coming this week, you guys. Creativity class. I love you guys. I'm really happy we got to do this project together and we got to learn more about the solar system this week with Miss Lorraine and Miss Marie. Until our next craft in a couple days, I will see you guys next time. Bye.